Torino preview, man. Back, bro. And we're fucking back. And I can't, like, international break is hard. But, hey, the Azzurri made this international break easy, boys. So, check out our video on how far we think Italy will go under Roberto Mancini. But for right now, we're talking about Inter and Torino. We travel to Turin. It's going to get personal this weekend, boys. This is a big game. This is almost a huge test to see where we can carry this on up until the 1st January Mercato. And I'm not feeling confident, but I also have a lot of faith and belief and confidence in this team at the same time. Do you catch my drift, Christian Rivas?
Yep, sure do. It's going to be a good match. I honestly, like I said in the last podcast, if we beat Torino, then you could start really talking about Scudetto. Again, because this is one of our boogeyman teams like Sassuolo. So it's going to be a real test, in my opinion.
Yeah. Mario, how you feeling going into Torino, man? We sit second, only 1 point off the top. What do you reckon?
It's looking good on paper, but when I look at it like between the lines, it's not looking too good. They have 3 players that have formerly played for Palermo. This is very alarming. They have Belotti, arguably the best striker in the world right now. They have Sirigu, arguably the best.
I like Sirigu.
I like Sirigu. Arguably the best goalkeeper in the world, and they have the backup goalie, Yukani or whatever the fuck his name is. But still,
best backup goalkeeper in the world.
Best backup goalkeeper in the world. That's what I'm saying. So it's going to be a tough one. This right. If we were playing this game in Palermo against Torino, I'd say 3-0 loss. But because it's not, we have a chance.
Well, look, you're right about it being a bogey team. Last season, one of the biggest memories of my season last season was being up 2-0 at time in round 2 and then drawing 2-2. Man, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen, and that really set the tone for not being comfortable as an Inter fan for that whole season when you went a goal up. So Torino always tough at their home ground. Not this season, not last season, every season for every team. It's a tricky ground to go to. The crowd is tricky to play against, and it's going to get a little personal this week with Antonio Conte getting that nice little present in the mail before going up to Turin. How do you think we're going to approach this game mentally, Christian Rivas? Because I, for one, think there's a shitload of tension going into this game. Not necessarily between us and Torino, just Inter as a club as a whole.
I honestly don't think that it's going to be that much between us and Torino. I think that the shadow of the second team in Turin is going to be there. Anybody that's from Italy or ever met any Italians will tell you that the first team in Turin is Torino. The second team is from southern Italy. Go figure. But I figure their fans will sit there and try to show up at the stadium with some sort of banner against Conte because they're whack. Again, like Mario said, they got some good players that I like. Again, Belotti's a good player. Sirigu, again, like I praised him in that Italy video. He's a really good keeper. I think he has a high potential and high upside. They still got Ansaldi. They still got Di Silvestre. Rincon is a solid player. I just think that this is going to be a pretty good game overall. Just because Torino's in 11 doesn't really represent Torino as a whole. It is what it is, but to answer your question, I just think that the atmosphere is really going to be there just for the simple fact that I think outside the stadium, you might see some banners from some shitty-ass Juve fans, excuse my language. But besides that, I think Conte handles it professionally. He's got these guys going. Their mentality changed. And I see us coming away with a win, maybe 2-1, 3-1. And again, like I said, this game is all set up to prove if we've really evolved and matured as a team or if we're still having the same exact things from years before.
Yeah, absolutely. Mario, going into the game in Turin, it's going to be a real big one. We've got a pretty good team that can line up against Torino. Where do you think the match is going to be won? What's your prediction? Basically, what do you think on the pitch is going to happen, bro?
I feel like it's going to be a pretty even match, in all seriousness. They have a really, really solid midfield, and their attack is also very, very, very competent. They have Belotti and Zaza, Iago Falque.
Very good. Yeah.
Those 3 are very dangerous, as stupid as Zaza might be. But it's gonna be a battle. We're gonna have to grind this one out like we have every time we've played them in the past. I don't know, like 3 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Conte, he's gonna be the center of attention, as Christian said. Because the Juve shit. But I feel he's better than that. He knows he's been around too long to let that shit get to him. He's gonna play this game. He's gonna put his best team, and I think he comes out with the win. He's gonna get this team motivated. He wants to beat Torino like Juve wants to beat Torino. Plain and simple.
So I just want to add a quick comment to this week's fixtures. The whole saying, what is it? Can you do it on a cold, rainy night in Stoke? You know who's going to Bergamo this weekend?
Uh-oh.
I know who's going to Bergamo this weekend, bro. Hopefully they drop points, man. That's the big thing. Got to get them to drop points.
That's going to be the team to get them to drop points. And again, this is the perfect match for us to seize the opportunity and show maturity and get the 3 points against Torino.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree 100%. So
time
let's
out.
talk.
Time out. What? Can you repeat that saying one more time, Christian, please?
Which one?
Cold something.
Oh, can you do it on a cold, rainy night in Stoke? I say, can you do it on a cold, rainy night in Bergamo? That's just me personally.
It's going to be cold, and it's going to rain in Bergamo this weekend, so... What are we doing? What's
All
going
I'm
on
saying
over here?
is, with a Trapattoni out there, y'all better hope you guys get that dub in Bergamo, but you're not. You're going to at least go away with a draw. That's like at the very best case scenario for those scrubs is a draw because Atalanta at home.
We need to talk about how we're going to line up. Stefano Sensi is not going to play this weekend. I don't even know if he makes the bench. But remember last time they said he wasn't going to make the bench, and he made the bench. And then they said again he wasn't going to make the bench, and he made the bench. So maybe if they say he isn't going to make the bench, he is going to make the bench. And even if he doesn't, Nicola Barella will play subbed out by Roberto Mancini.
Wait. Where'd you get that report from?
I don't know. I can't remember. I've seen it a few times, though, that he's not playing this weekend, Stefano Sensi. Why? What's the latest? I haven't checked in maybe...
I haven't heard anything about him. I just heard he's been training normally.
No, I
what
heard
did
separately.
say?
Google up Stefano Sensi. You said what did what?
Well, anyway, Nicola Barella's going to play for sure because uno di noi, Roberto Mancini, subbed him out in minute 45. So he's going to have some pretty fresh legs going into this game. Brozovic as well will be starting. So it's going to be Vecino as a midfield three. We are still going to have to cope with Kwadwo Asamoah's injury. So Mario, who'd you put at left back? Because guess who's pretty much fully much fit?
I hope not Biraghi.
No, D'Ambrosio.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good. Thank God. Oh, my God. I was going to have a heart attack if I had to watch Biraghi play again. He's only good in the national team.
So it probably will be D'Ambrosio on the left, Candreva on the right. Or Lazzaro, Christian.
I think he goes Candreva.
Candreva?
Yeah.
Probably. Well, up front, Lukaku and Lautaro will definitely get the nod, but I'm pretty much interested to see if he plays in defense as well, because Bastoni did take a knock in the international break. I don't know if he's 100% fit. Yeah, it was very early in training, Christian. He just took a little bit of a knock in the training camp. But at the end of the day, man, he's pretty much okay still. But I think we're going to line up with Skriniar and De Vrij. But I don't know if the reports coming out of Camp Holland, Netherlands, are true that, he was pulled up with something as well. Everything you read is a little bit off-putting, but he didn't play for Holland at all in the international break,
So, what's kind of scary now is they say that Van Dijk said he's done with the national team. So, now you got to be worried about De Vrij getting hurt.
Man.
The Dutch national boss always just picks De Ligt and Van Dijk anyway. It's not like De Vrij is going to get a nod.
But they said Van Dijk said he's done with the national team. He doesn't want to go anymore.
Who, Van Dijk?
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm about to look it up. He said it was for
nonsense.
personal reasons. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to play for the national team.
Well, anyway, that's a little bit off topic. So De Vrij will hopefully get a start this weekend because I'm not too sure if Godin will, even though Godin had a couple of solid turnouts for Uruguay while we were away, almost went studs up on Paulo Dybala and tried to return the favor a la Juan Cuadrado before. But man, that was pretty intense. But I don't know who gets the nod, but I just really want to see some goals. So I'm going to go. Christian said we win. Mario said we win. I think we win as well, 2-1. And I'm going to go a goal from midfield. Barella is going to score again because he's amazing. And I just bought his lettering kit to put on my third jersey. And Lukaku's going to get one as well to just keep his train going as well, man. So I'm going to say thank you to the boys for joining us. Let's hope for another big 3 points against Torino. Thanks, Mario, bro.
You got it.
And Christian, thank you to you.
Hey, right there, Mario.
Forza Inter. Ciao, ragazzi. Forza Inter.